All right, diving in today, folks. We're going deep on a pretty key part of SAP. It's all about making sure the right messages pop up at the right time when you're working with sales documents, those confirmations or instructions. And we're calling these things access sequences.
Yeah, that's it. Access
And
sequence.
we've got this great guide from Mikkel Questnot over at s4hclub.com. Super helpful stuff. So really what we want to do today is break down what these access sequences actually are.
Absolutely.
Why they're so important. And of course, how to use them effectively in SAP without getting too worked down in, all the technical stuff.
Definitely, yeah. Because when you're working with a sales order in SAP, you need things to happen automatically, right?
Right.
Like sending out a confirmation to a customer or maybe triggering some internal instructions for the warehouse team.
Yeah.
And access sequences, they're like the brains behind all that. They're how SAP figures out what to do, which rules to follow.
Okay.
And in SAP language, those rules are called condition records.
Condition records.
Right.
Got it. So, okay, at the most basic level, what is an access sequence actually doing?
Well, think of it this way. It's like a roadmap. It tells SAP exactly where to look for those condition records.
Okay.
It has three main parts, right? It determines which condition tables to search. It tells SAP in what order to search those tables, and then it defines exactly which fields to look at in those tables.
And you said fields. I think sometimes those are called zones.
You're right. You're right. They're sometimes called zones. Good catch.
Okay, so condition tables. Now, we've heard that term before. What exactly are those?
Okay, so imagine you have all these filing cabinets,
Okay.
right? Really organized with lots of labels.
Okay.
Each of those cabinets is a condition table. It's a combination of specific fields, the zones, and those zones create a unique key for a condition record.
All right.
Let's say you're looking for a specific discount for a customer.
Yeah.
The condition table might use the customer number, and maybe a product code is the key. And the access sequence, that's what tells SAP which filing cabinet, which condition table to check to see if that discount rule exists for that customer and that specific product.
Okay, I'm starting to get it. So the access sequence points to the right filing cabinet.
Exactly.
And the condition table tells SAP what to look for inside that cabinet.
You got it. It's like, imagine you're in a library,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
The access sequence helps you find the right section, like the fiction section.
Right.
And then the condition table is like looking for the specific keywords on the book spine to find the exact book you need.
I like that. That's a good analogy. Okay, so now how do we actually get into SAP and start working with these access sequences?
So our guide from s4hclub.com, he gives us a great walkthrough.
Yeah.
You're going to navigate through the SAP IMG. That's the implementation guide. That's where you configure everything in SAP.
Right.
The path is a bit long, but stick with me. It's sales and distribution, then basic functions, then output control, output determination lockers, using condition technique, and finally, maintain output determination for sales documents. And then you execute maintain access sequences.
That is quite the path.
Yeah, bit of a maze. But that's SAP for you.
But that gets you to that overview screen for the access sequences.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's your home base. You can see all the access sequences that already exist. You can create new ones, change existing ones, even delete them if you need to.
Okay, so let's say we want to create a new access sequence. What's the process there?
Okay, so you can either click on the button that says New Entries, or you can go to the menu process and then New Entries.
Okay.
You'll then give your new sequence a key, which is up to 4 characters, letters, or numbers, and then a description so you know what it is.
Got it.
And here's a really important tip. If you're creating a new access sequence, that key, it has to start with a Y or Z. SAP reserves the other letters for its standard settings. And then, of course, make sure you save your work.
Always good advice.
Always.
All right, so you've got the basic structure down. Now, how do we actually tell it what to do, right? That's where those accesses come in.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
So you highlight the access sequence you want to work with, and you click on the Accesses folder.
Okay.
That opens up a new overview